What's going on YouTube? Focus Tans here. So today we're going to be removing the bumper from a 2005 Ford Focus. I'll be going a little bit more in depth but quickly so that you get the information you need and you know, so you can get your bumper off. I also have some help here from one of my friends who is a current subscriber, and we are practicing social distance out here and we have our masks on, so we're safe on that front. But anyway, let's get started. Stay tuned.
Hey, young viral.
All right, so here's the tools you're gonna need to remove the bumper today. You'll need a 10 millimeter socket, an assortment of upholstery removal tools. I'm using a 3/8 10 because I don't have the 1/4. And you're also gonna need a screwdriver. And we'll go through each of the bolts you'll need to remove when we're doing them. So let's get started. All right, so bolt 1, I'm gonna go to the passenger side of the car. Move the bolt back behind this square right here. Do you see? So we're gonna go ahead and just work that out. I made a continuity change. I actually remember that I brought my Ryobi brushless impact driver. So I'm gonna use this instead of, you know, good old fashioned ratchet. But if you don't have this, this will work just fine. Get on here upside down. Makes it quick and easy. All right, so that's the right side. We're gonna switch over to the left. You wanna pull back on the carpet so it gives you access. And your random alternator that's in the back here, you wanna make sure you get that alternator out of the back. It shouldn't be here. But we're gonna get down in here, get to that bolt, flip it off. Just like so. All right, so now you have the driver's side bolt removed. We're gonna come over here, so now it's really, really loose. But we're gonna come down here on the driver's side, and oh wow, they really, they
reneged it.
They reneged it. All right. Now we're gonna take our upholstery tool. There's a black clip right here on the inner fender well. You wanna get that clip right up under it, and just pry it out or break it. You can always replace clips; they're easy to replace. Pull this back and out of the way. All right, so right here is the bolt you're gonna want to remove for this bumper piece, and I believe this is a 10. So let me go grab it. Stay tuned. All right, got it off. All right, so that's the 10 mil bolt that you're seeing right now. I always remove my tire. Well, not always. I'm gonna take my bumper off once, but I remove my tire, and it makes it a little easier to get access to this. So I'm gonna do a second step and remove the jury rigging that happened here with these flathead bolts, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so we're now down here on the passenger side. I'm gonna kind of do both and go back and forth. So this one's already been removed. This piece you would have to pry out. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that just for giggles. You pry this piece out, and that bolt, when you pull back on the inner fender well, is right here. So you can get in here with that bolt, just pull it out or wrench it off. When you remove that bolt, you now can see that the bumper will give a lot. All right, so now we're gonna move over to the trim pieces here. So we remove these by sticking the upholstery tool under it, and this is where you're coming with the smaller one. The smaller upholstery tool and a Phillips head screwdriver will work. You get up under it like that, and very slowly pull it out. and or, you know, break them. If you haven't changed a bumper on this car before, these plastic pieces might break. They're really easy to replace. I mean, they're like $3 for 100, so don't really care that much. But that's how it's supposed to look. All right, so that's that off. We're almost ready to remove the bumper. The next thing we need to do is go up under the car, and there's 2 more bolts that we need to get to. Let me take this seat here down up under the car. I'm actually gonna take the camera so I can show you where they are. So on the when you come down from the end of the fender, let me back it up a little bit for you. When you come down from the right end of the fender, you go right up under near the trunk space. There's a plastic clip right here. You have to remove that plastic clip on the passenger side, and the same thing on the driver's side. And then in the middle, there will be plastic clips there. You'd have to remove those from there, and then the bumper is going to fall off. So let me do that, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Stay tuned. I got dirt in my eye.
Oh, that was my eye. Oh, so much dirt.
All right, so you see how now it's loose? That's what you want. So now we can remove the bumper from the passenger side. We're gonna go over to the driver's side and do the same thing. Stay tuned. So off camera, I removed the one from the left side. So now you can see that the bumper is extremely loose, and we can actually pull it off. So let me go back up top and I'll show you. All right, so now you've taken off all the bolts. You should just be able to totally remove the bumper. Let's see what we're stuck on over here. Just have to take it out. So here's a little bonus for you at the house. If you're having sagging issues, a lot of your sagging issues is coming from this part here. If you can either put another rivet, so this is a little rivet right here. On mine, this rivet right here was broken. You can replace this rivet, which will tighten this up, and it won't have your bumper sag anymore. So if you have this problem where your bumper sagging, it's probably this rivet, but make sure this part isn't broken. Otherwise, you'd have to replace this whole part with these plastic rivets, and you can, you know, get this at a junkyard, so you don't have to buy a whole new bumper. But if it's broken and this is broken too, you're gonna have to buy another one unless you can plastic weld. All right, so with that said, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay tuned. Peace. So this is what you're not supposed to do when trying to repair a front bumper of your car. Back corner, look at all those self-tapping screws they put in there. And this just means the car had damage in the front, and they didn't know how to take off the front bumper, so they just tapped in. But I'm going to show you how to take off the front bumper so that you don't have to do this, and you can get to having your vehicle look great. Here goes one of the screws right here.